Cory and Eric join us from Detroit now. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us. This is quite a remarkable story. And let me start with you. Well, Cory, let me start with you first, because you were the one who initiated this. What was the point when you realised that you wanted to transition?
When I saw the video of Jazz Jennings, documentary of her.
And how old were you, and what feelings did that spark in you? What realisation did you come to?
Well, I was 11 years old, and the feelings went through the roof. I had mixed emotions, but then I finally said, I am just her, I am a girl.
So you were born a boy, and then you realised that actually... Well, just describe that.
Well, I was assigned male at birth, and I was living in the wrong body for years. And when I saw the video of Jazz Jennings, I finally came out to my parents and said, you know what, I can't take it anymore. I'm a girl.
OK, now, Eric, let me bring you in here. It's an extraordinary story because there are two parents, you and your husband, and your little boy comes to you and says, I feel like I'm a girl. And you not only are very supportive of that process, but you then decide, or you then experience feelings yourself which embolden you to want to transition from...
Yes.
So just talk me through your own journey here.
So at the same time that she realized she was transgender, watching that documentary, I also realized I was transgender. But looking back in my life, it all made sense. I always felt different. I always felt like something was off. I just didn't have a word for it.
You have transitioned from Mum, Erica, to Eric. You have other children as well, and you have a husband. Do you still consider yourself, or are you still addressed as Mum, or do you feel that you have now become another father to your children?
They do still call me Mom. And that's because I haven't asked them to call me Dad. Just because, for me, it's just a word. My husband has been absolutely amazing. He was fully supportive when Cory came out, and he's been fully supportive of me coming out as well, which, I'll be honest, was a shock. I was very, very nervous to come out to him because I thought my marriage would end. And I know how incredibly lucky I am that he decided to stay.
And Eric, you'll be well aware there are lots of people who will look at this story, and although all you guys are very happy about the way it's all played out, and it all seems to have played out very happily, a lot of people will be raising eyebrows, they'll be concerned, it'll freak them out a bit. What do you say to people like that who just won't understand this?
Well, the first thing I say is, our lives don't really affect yours. So we're happy, and this is who we are. And the second thing I would say is, maybe educate yourself. Maybe learn what it means. We're not a threat. We're not harming other people. We're just trying to live our lives in the best, most authentic way that we can.
Have you had negative reactions?
Surprisingly, not too much. I make it a point to never read the comments on any article. I distance myself, basically. I know there is negativity out there, but I don't dwell on it because, again, this is our life. It doesn't affect anyone else.
Cory, how have your siblings reacted to this? You've got 4 other brothers and sisters.
All sisters.
All sisters, I'm sorry. So how have your sisters reacted to this?
They have been very supportive. They actually love the fact that I transitioned because not only that they hated a brother, but they have another girl to play dolls with, another girl to dress up with and do hair and makeup.
And did you feel, people, I've interviewed people before who've gone through this, and when I say you used to be a boy and now you're a girl or whatever it may be, they get quite upset because they feel like they were always, really, in your case, a girl and never a boy, and the whole point of the transition is to become what you naturally feel you were to start with.
I don't quite understand the question.
Well, in other words, did you feel that you were a boy and now you're a girl, or did you feel you were always a girl?
Well, I always felt in my heart that I was a girl. I was always girly.
Yeah, and the same question to Eric.
Absolutely. I always felt male inside.
Well, we really appreciate your time.
It's an amazing
this morning.
story,
Thank
isn't
you
it?
so much.
It's an amazing story.
And you know what, Eric? I think never read the comments is good advice for all of us. I think you're absolutely, you know, obviously it's a challenging experience that you have been through, and you seem to be dealing with it absolutely admirably. And fantastic to talk to you this morning. Thank you very much indeed, Eric and Corey.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.